Hi friends. Welcome to Rahi Talks.
In a small, peaceful village nestled between rolling hills and fields of wheat, there lived an old farmer named Raj. He was a quiet, hard-working man who had spent decades tending his land, growing crops, and raising animals. Among them was his faithful donkey, Kalu. Kalu had been his loyal companion for as long as anyone could remember, pulling ploughs, carrying baskets of grain, and following the farmer like a shadow. Though Kalu had grown old and grey, he had always answered the farmer's call without complaint, embodying a quiet strength that mirrored his master's. Together, they represented the enduring bond between man and beast, a testament to years of companionship and mutual respect. One crisp autumn morning, tragedy struck. Kalu, wandering the fields as he often did, accidentally stumbled into an abandoned well. It was deep and narrow, hidden by overgrown grass. The sudden panicked bray startled Raj, who ran toward the sound, only to find his loyal donkey trapped, terrified but alive, at the bottom of the well. The villagers rushed to help, gathering ropes, hooks and ladders in an attempt to pull Kalu out. But no matter how hard they tried, the walls of the well proved too steep, and their limited tools inadequate. Hours passed, and the villagers grew exhausted. Kalu's brays became softer, the desperation fading into silence. Raj's heart ached as he realized there was no way to rescue his friend. Finally, one of the older villagers broke the heavy silence. "Raj," he said gently, "perhaps the kindest thing we can do is bring Kalu's suffering to an end. If we bury the well, he'll find peace." The farmer swallowed hard, tears glimmering in his eyes, and nodded. Though every fibre of his being screamed against the choice, he couldn't bear to see Kalu suffer. Slowly, the villagers began shoveling dirt into the well. The farmer whispered quiet apologies as the soil rained down. And then something remarkable happened. With each shovelful of dirt that landed on Kalu's back, the old donkey stopped braying. For a moment, Raj thought his friend had given up. But no. Instead, Kalu began to move. He shook the dirt off his back and stomped on the ground beneath him, packing it tightly. Shovel after shovel fell, and every time Kalu repeated the same act: shake, step, rise. The villagers noticed and stopped in awe. Slowly but steadily, Kalu climbed higher. Eventually, the donkey's head appeared at the edge of the well. Moments later, Kalu leapt out onto solid ground. Raj was frozen. Then, overcome with joy, he threw his arms around his loyal companion, his tears now of relief. The villagers cheered, marveling at the donkey's resilience. What they had meant for Kalu's end had become his path to escape. As the sun set over the hills, Raj stood beside Kalu, who now grazed peacefully, unfazed by his ordeal. The farmer's heart swelled with both pride and gratitude. The lesson of Kalu's climb spread throughout the village. Life, they realized, would often throw dirt on you, challenges, doubts, setbacks, but you have a choice. Let those burdens bury you, or shake them off, step up and rise stronger. That day, the aging donkey taught them a wisdom that would last a lifetime. In a bustling town nestled in the heart of India, there lived a hard-working farmer named Raju. With his simple tools and honest effort, Raju dreamt of giving his family a better life. He was known for his innovative ideas, whether it was setting up a roadside vegetable stall or opening a small tea shop. The townsfolk admired Raju's determination, well, almost everyone. His neighbor Naresh was another story. Naresh wasn't just a neighbor, he was a serial copycat. Whatever Raju did, Naresh would copy, only cheaper. No matter how hard Raju tried to grow his efforts, Naresh's undercutting shadow was always there, stealing his customers. Raju tried to stay positive, but disappointment crept in as Naresh continued to copy his every move. "How can I move forward when Naresh keeps pulling me back?" he muttered one evening. That's when Priya, Raju's wife, smiled slyly. "Don't give up," she said. "I think it's time we teach Naresh that success can't be copied." The very next week, Raju launched his newest venture, organic mushroom farming. It was an unusual idea, and it required skill, time, and care to cultivate the delicate fungi. Raju and Priya poured all their effort into learning everything they could about mushrooms, how to grow them, the perfect environment, and the market that was hungry for them. But Priya had another strategy up her sleeve. With a mischievous glint in her eye, she slipped gossip into the town's endless streams of chatter. "Have you heard?" she whispered to the market ladies. "Raju's mushrooms are so amazing because he's using a magic fertilizer from Japan. So expensive, but worth every rupee. So expensive, but worth every rupee." The news spread fast, and soon enough Naresh came snooping. Sure enough, he decided to try mushrooms too, but not without his usual trickery. He found someone selling magic seeds at a bargain price and set up his own crop, trying again to outdo Raju. Months passed. Raju and Priya worked tirelessly, nurturing their mushrooms with care and patience. Meanwhile, Naresh rushed through the process, driven by greed and the promise of a quick fortune. Harvest season arrived, and the results were clear. Raju's mushrooms were a triumph, clean, plump, and sold for premium prices to eager buyers. Naresh, on the other hand, stared in horror at his crop. His mushrooms were small, discolored, and worst of all, most of them had rotted in their trays. The magic seeds and fertilizers were worthless fakes. As Naresh sulked amongst his ruined crop, Raju stopped by carrying a basket of his pristine mushrooms. With a small smile he said, "Naresh, copying might seem fast and easy, but real success. It takes knowledge, patience, and a little heart." Naresh had no reply. The lesson stuck, not just for Naresh but for everyone in the town. Raju and Priya became local heroes, their Mushroom Masterplan a symbol of ingenuity and hard work. And from that day forward, Raju could pursue his dreams, without the shadow of imitation holding him back.
Please share, comment, like, and subscribe.